Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Chatterbug Live. We are back after a week of brainstorming and revamping, and we have changed the format a little bit. And so now every Wednesday we will have our tutor Sarah as well as our student Laurena, and it'll be the two of them going through different scenarios. So they will do problem solving together. They will do real life situations together. And so this one will be more of a watch and participate via chat. And then possibly in the future, we might bring in one or two people to come in for a short period of time. And then on Fridays, we will continue to have participants from outside come in, and we will have a game day, and that will be for all levels, but more focus on intermediate to advanced. So we hope you guys enjoy this new format. And I will go ahead and bring out our two stars. So here they are.
Hallo Megan.
Hallo.
Hallo Megan.
Wie geht's dir?
Mir geht's gut. Und dir?
Mir geht's auch gut, danke Megan. So, hallo zusammen. Ich heiße Sarah. Ich bin 25 Jahre alt und schon seit, ich glaube, 2,5 Jahren tutere ich oder gebe Nachhilfe oder gebe Deutschunterricht hier bei Chatterbug. Und es macht mir sehr viel Spaß. Ich komme aus Deutschland. Ich lebe gerade in Argentinien, in Córdoba. Ich studiere hier. Ich studiere Übersetzen und hoffe im Oktober mit dem Master anfangen zu können. Und ja, das ist so ziemlich alles über mich. I'm gonna wrap it up real quick in English so everybody gets a chance to understand me. My name is Sarah. Hello to everybody. I'm super excited to be here and to host this new format. I'm 25 years old. I'm from Germany. Currently, I live in Córdoba, Argentina. And what I do here, I study translation, and I hope to actually go back to Germany in October to start with the master there, but I'm not sure how that's gonna work. So I have Laurena here with me. Hello. Wie geht's dir, Marien? Wie geht's dir?
Hallo. Mir geht's gut, danke.
Sag uns dann, kannst du dich ein bisschen vorstellen? Wer bist du? Wo kommst du her?
Ja, genau. So, mein Name ist Lauréna und ich komme aus Frankreich. Ich arbeite in Berlin und ich wohne hier seit einem Jahr.
Seit einem Jahr.
So I do it
Okay.
in English now.
You can do it in English.
So
that's
my name
fine.
is
Yes.
My name is Laurena, and I'm coming from France, but I'm working and living in Berlin. Yeah, it's been like 1 year that I'm here.
Perfect. Thank you. I'm very excited to be here with you today, and I'm very excited that everybody else joined us here, and you're very welcome to, as always, introduce yourself in the chat, say where you're from, who you are, how long you've been learning German, and yeah, and if you have questions about whatever is going on here, what we're talking about, let us know in the chat. Megan will help me out a little bit to be able, so I'm able to answer a couple of your questions. So please don't be shy about that. And yes, and if you have any comments, any feedback, or any things you would like to see here in this format, please let us know in the comments below, so we'll be able to adapt that and see what we'll do next week and then the other weeks. So we'll actually talk about stuff that you're interested in. Perfect. That's enough of introduction. We'll start with the supermarket. That's our topic for today. And so, Laurena, do you have any situation in particular that comes to mind when you think of German supermarkets? Is there any nightmares that have happened or any trouble you would like to talk about?
Yeah, a couple for sure.
A couple.
So I like to bake, I like to cook, I like to eat. So I'm often in the supermarket here in Germany, and I have to say, like, my worst nightmare in a German supermarket is when I actually have to talk to someone. So, for example, if I need to find something, but I have a hard time finding it, I will just go several times around the supermarket before finally daring to ask someone. So I don't know if I'm the only foreigners feeling like this in
sure
Germany. Please
Sure.
tell me that you have the same problem in the comment or other problems. But yeah, so can you help?
Sure.
Can you help me with the situation? Is there some sentences that are really going to help me?
Okay, I'm sure we can do that. So, first of all, a very useful phrase in any situation is, or a good starting point is to say, excuse me. That would be in German Entschuldigung oder entschuldigen Sie bitte.
Okay.
You want to repeat that just so you
Ja,
practice it a little bit?
Entschuldigung.
Sehr gut.
Entschuldigung
Oder
Sie bitte.
entschuldigen Sie bitte. Genau, sehr gut. Okay, let me just write this in the chat so we can actually get it on the picture. Let me try real quick. Entschuldigen Sie bitte. Okay, so you actually see it on the picture, right? We'll try to make that happen for you. Okay, perfect. This is the perfect way to start out any phrase, to be polite and get the attention of the person you actually want to talk to. Because most of the time they actually are turned to you with their back and then you don't want to talk to them and it's a little awkward, right? Exactly. So a simple phrase to ask where stuff is in a supermarket. There are actually two kinds of question. You would ask like where are the noodles? I don't know. For instance, wo finde ich die Nudeln?
Wo finde ich die Nudeln?
Exactly. Or if you aren't sure whether they have what you're looking for, you could ask, haben Sie? Now you could say auch. That sounds a little more natural. And then whatever you're looking for. Haben Sie Blumenkohl, for instance?
Okay, Blumenkohl is cauliflower, or?
Cauliflower, yes, perfect. Sehr gut. Blumenkohl, which
Haben
is a
Sie
little
auch Blumenkohl?
Haben Sie auch Blumenkohl? Sehr gut. Which brings me actually to a topic to, let's talk real quick about the grammar part here, like how to actually phrase a question. There are these two types of questions where you expect an answer of yes or no, or where you actually use a question word like who, where, what, when, and then you continue with the question. In the first case, when you have a yes or no question, you always start with the verb. There's no auxiliary verb in German like there's in English, like you have do you have. This do doesn't exist in German. You go right away with the main verb, which in our case is haben. Haben Sie Blumenkohl oder haben Sie auch Blumenkohl? So you just switch around the first two words. You start with the verb and then comes the subject in. And then you continue with the rest of the sentence. The question when you actually add a question like word would be where can I find the noodles, or where can I find something, or where do I find something? Again, we don't need any auxiliary verb in German. You just start with the question word, which is wo, for where, wo. Then you continue with the verb, which is finden, wo finde ich die Nudeln. And then the subject and the object, and you continue as normal. Always
so for example, if I want to, if I want to ask the price of something,
that would be like the price of something. That would be the other question of like how much does it cost, right? Would be wie viel, and then you need wie viel is how much. That's the question, and the question word. Then you would need the verb, which is kosten, and then you just say this, or you say whatever you actually asked the price of. And so you say, wie viel kostet das? Oder wie viel kosten die Blumen oder die Nudeln, wenn wir gerade Nudeln haben. Important in all three cases is that you always conjugate the verb according to the subject. Okay, you keep that in mind, right? Because in English there is not so much of verb conjugation going on. So you have haben Sie, because it's formal. Wo finde ich, because it's I find. Und wie viel kosten die Nudeln, because noodles is plural. Oder wie viel kostet der Kaffee, for instance. Wie viel, so that would be singular, right? Wie viel kostet der Kaffee? Be another one. And then you have the answer, would be a main clause. Sie finden die Nudeln im ersten Gang. Oder der Kaffee kostet 2,50 €. Okay, that would be as like a normal phrase, a normal main clause. Do you have any other questions to this?
Can we practice it?
Please. Let's go ahead and see.
Okay, so I'm lost in the supermarket. Entschuldigen Sie bitte. Wo finde ich Klopapier?
Sehr gute Frage. So, during Corona crisis, the answer could be, es tut mir leid, wir haben gerade kein Klopapier.
Nein!
Es tut mir leid, wir haben gerade kein Klopapier. That could have been an answer. But the normal answer would be, natürlich, das Klopapier finden Sie im dritten Gang oder im Regal rechts zum Beispiel. Genau.
Okay. Entschuldigen Sie bitte, haben Sie auch Mehl?
Ja, natürlich. Das Mehl steht dort von rechts.
Okay, danke.
Over there. Over there.
Und wie viel kostet dieser Blumenkohl?
Sehr gut. Dieser Blumenkohl kostet 1,20 €.
Okay, perfekt. Ich nehme das, danke.
Sehr gut. Okay. Was
So
hältst du
something else
davon?
happened to me.
Yeah, please, go ahead.
So I was not so long ago, already in Corona crisis. So I'm standing in the line for the cashier with extra distance between the customer in front of me and myself. And I don't really pay attention, and suddenly a woman just walks into the space.
Okay, that is quite...
And I was quite shocked. And I took a bit of time to react. So she was already in front of me, and I was seeing her back, and I was like, oh, I can't believe this is happening. So I only made like, oh, sound like this. And it's just after I was like, I could have said something. Of course, I didn't want to fight because first in German I would have completely lost the fight. But I would have been able to maybe say something, or at least to say, hey, there is a queue here, there is a space, or something else. I don't know, in the chat you can write something as well, some ideas that what can we say when a customer is just like passing in front of us.
Okay.
So what can
Let's
I say?
talk about this. Okay, what can you say? First of all, you already have the first part of the sentence, right? To sound polite. Do you remember? How to say excuse me?
Say, yeah, entschuldigen Sie bitte.
Exactly. And then you just explain that you were already in line, or that the line starts behind you, or, that would be a very easy and a very simple phrase. So you could say, for instance, entschuldigen Sie bitte. ich oder aber, entschuldigen Sie bitte, aber ich stehe auch in der Schlange. Zum Beispiel. Oder? Die Schlange, entschuldigen Sie, die Schlange beginnt hier. Und dann kannst du zeigen, wo. And then you can show where. So you could say, excuse me, but the line starts behind me, or I'm already in line. That would be the easiest, simplest option to talk, and I think everybody would understand you and would understand the situation and would just say, oh, I'm very sorry, I didn't see that, because they are not used to having so much space between each customer, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, perfect. We'll see the phrase now. Do you know, or do you need, maybe let's talk about other useful phrases, what you could use at the cashiers, and then let's go back into a situation and let's practice a little bit this interaction between the cashier or at the cashier's desk. So, for instance, what do they ask you? They normally ask you, hey, how do you want to pay? Or you can say, I want to pay this way, or I want to pay by card, I want to pay in cash.
Yeah. Before paying, sometimes they ask me if I have a loyalty card.
That's also, what they could say. So a useful phrase would be, for instance, Zahlen Sie? Okay. Zahlen Sie mit Karte oder zahlen Sie bar? Zahlen Sie bar? Would be like a question, a usual question at the cashiers. Another one would be, do you have a loyalty card, or do you want these points? In some supermarkets they give you points. So Sammeln Sie Treuepunkte. Those are these loyalty points. Or sometimes they have now in Germany these payback cards. Haben Sie eine Payback-Karte?
I've heard about Kundekarte.
Genau, Kundenkarte, Treuekarte, genau. Eine Kundenkarte. So the points normally you get in discounters, where you can go in whatever kind of discounter at the same type, the same brand, and you'll get these points. And Kundenkarte is more for like a private store, a little store, where you can go back to use their product. That could be like a restaurant or cafeteria. Also pharmacies give them out. So you're going back to that very same pharmacy or the very same restaurant. That works. Okay. And then maybe if you're like in line and you just have a couple of articles and you would like to pass the person in front of you, or someone else is behind you and you would like to let that person pass in front of you because it has he or she has just a couple of articles, you could always ask if you like to go first, or would you like to pass me? And that would be in German very easy, Wollen Sie vor? For instance, like, would you like to pass me?
Okay.
For the other person, or if you want to ask that, is kann ich bitte vor? Maybe you could say then.
Ich bitte vor.
Okay. So maybe you could say, because I just have a couple of things. Ich habe ja nur 2 Sachen, or 3 things, or.
Ich habe ja nur 2 Sachen.
Genau. And then you could always decide whether you would like to have the receipt.
The receipt.
Exactly, der Kassenzettel, ne, oder der Kassenbon. And mostly they just ask you the word, or they just put out the word, right? Kassenzettel and a question mark. Kassenzettel,
Yeah.
and you just say yes or no.
Ja oder nein?
And exactly. Ja oder nein. Kassenzettel.
Okay.
Sehr gut. And then to say like goodbye, I think useful phrases like to wish him a good day, or to wish him a good weekend, or a good holiday, or whatever's coming up. To say auf Wiedersehen oder Tschüss. Oder instead of saying the whole phrase, I wish you a good day or have a nice day, you would just say nice day, because in supermarkets the conversation is reduced to a very short minimal of the phrase.
Yeah,
at least
that's
in
that's
Germany.
good.
Yeah. So you say
And
schönen. Sorry, yeah, I'm just gonna write this real quick down.
schönen Tag, ja.
Oder schönen Abend noch. So, schönen Abend noch. Or if they say it first, we could just say Danke, gleichfalls. Oder Ihnen auch. Danke Ihnen auch.
Danke, gleichfalls. Danke Ihnen auch. Okay, so Ihnen is here the polite form, right?
The polite form. And if you want to say it to a friend, you say Danke dir auch. Or if you're in a store that you already know the person, or you've been there a lot of times, you say thanks, you too.
Danke dir auch. Okay.
Okay, how about we practice this a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Okay, so I only have 3 articles, so I'm going to ask the lady with tons of articles if I can go in front of her.
No worries. Okay, let me be that lady.
So where is this? Entschuldigung, ich habe nur 3 Artikel. Kann ich bitte vor?
Ja, natürlich. Ich habe ja den ganzen Korb voll. Gehen Sie bitte vor.
Vielen Dank.
Sehr gut.
Hallo.
Hallo. Düt, 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 düt. Okay, das macht 25,34 € bitte.
Ich habe die Kundekarte.
Sehr gut. Einmal.
Und ich möchte gerne meine Punkte benutzen.
Sehr gut. Genau. Sammeln Sie Treuepunkte. Das sind 5 Treuepunkte für Sie.
Cool, danke.
Zahlen Sie mit Karte oder bar?
Ich zahle mit Karte.
Mit Karte, perfekt.
Ja.
Dann einmal die Karte hier rein und die Geheimzahl, bitte. Okay, perfekt, super, vielen Dank. Und brauchen Sie einen Kassenzettel?
Nein, danke, das geht.
Das geht perfekt. Dann wünsche ich Ihnen noch einen schönen Tag.
Danke, Ihnen auch.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Tschüss.
Perfekt.
Okay.
Genau, ich habe es nochmal hingeschrieben. Die Geheimzahl ist the PIN of your card, right?
Okay.
Even then, now with wireless touch thing, I'm not sure whether you need a PIN every time. I think up to 30 € or something you can just pay.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay,
Well.
good. Then,
Thanks, Sarah.
have you any other questions left for today?
I think I'm good. I'm going to
You
go
good?
now to the shop and practice everything that I've learned.
That's a good idea. Then let me ask Megan whether she's got any questions from the chat that we want to answer real quick, because I think we still have a couple of minutes left to go over a couple of things.
If anyone has any questions, please write them in the chat and I will ask Sarah live on the air. For now, we do not have any questions, but both of you, great job. Thank you so much. I learned so much. I'm going to feel much more confident about going to the grocery store. So, yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Let me just 1 more minute, see if we have any questions. And don't think so. So I guess that wraps us up for today. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If this is your very first time tuning in and you are not part of Chatterbug and you would like to try out Chatterbug, we are an online language learning platform, and Sarah is a tutor with us. And if you would like to come try us out and take a lesson, Sarah, you can maybe get Sarah as a tutor. And yeah, this is a code you can use right here for 25% off of your first month with Chatterbug. So that concludes us for today. We'll just let Laurena say bye. We lost her for a second. So yeah, thank you guys both, and hopefully see everybody on Friday for our game day. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Laurena.
Danke.
Thanks, Sarah.
Tschüss, tschüss.
Tschüss.
Tschüss.